And this week, the drive-thru brings you Roxane, the Clayton institution over there. Been there a long time on North Merrimack, 12 North Merrimack in Clayton. Roxane's one of the owners, Natasha Creel, is with us, and I said plural Roxane's. The restaurant is singular, Roxane, but when I talk about Roxane's owner, Roxane's menu, then I can add the S. Otherwise, it's singular. Natasha Creel with us. Thanks for having us. How many years for Roxane now in that location?
We will have had it 7 years in June.
And it's a tapas restaurant.
It's got a little bit of everything. Everything from small plates that can be shared to entrees, to sandwiches, salads, to house-smoked meats. It's just a various different items.
I find that sometimes the phrase tapas restaurant scares people off because they don't really understand it. They don't get it.
Correct.
So walk folks through what would be a typical meal at Roxane and how the tapas experience can how it can sort of enhance, your meal, because you're trying so many different things.
Yeah, the basis of tapas is just, more of kind of a social gathering. It's sampling just a bunch of different types of food, smaller plates that are shared between you and a group of friends, or you and a lunch date or dinner. It necessarily doesn't really classify anything. It's just different entrees or smaller plates being brought out at periodically different times. Now,
I mentioned this earlier, and I haven't been in a little while, but I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, I sat in the loft seating. You guys have something that's pretty cool. Now, you have to be able to make it up the ladder, and then if you drink too much, you have to make it down the ladder, but you have loft seating.
Yes, we do. We have a little room, and it's located just off of our back bar area. We actually, in our restaurant, we have two separate bars. We have a back room, which we actually call our Roxane room. It can also be used for private dining, rehearsal dinners, parties, birthday parties, etc. But there is a little loft just right as you're looking at the bar to the left. And we call it the Boom Boom Room. You just go up these stairs. You sit on the floor. There's pillows, little table. It's got a lot of mosaic inside of it, red lighting. It's a very eclectic little room.
Now, whose idea was that? Because somebody had to throw it out there. And how popular is it as well? Is it hard to reserve that spot?
All you got to do is call in. It's first come, first serve on the reservation side of it. We get, during the wintertime, that room is very cozy. It's got a fireplace. It gets reserved a lot more during the wintertime than the summertime. We have a very large patio, so approaching patio season, the room gets reserved a little bit less, but it's very cute. Like I said, it accommodates anyone from all ages, everything from kids on up to adults, couples, a group of girls coming out for just, a nice bottle of wine and some shared plates.
And Roxane, featuring a menu, as you mentioned, that has soup, salad, sandwiches, burgers, pastas, entrees, pizza. Is there something you sell more of? Is there a most popular item? Do you notice day in, day out?
There is several different items. The one thing that we try to do with this menu is create something, especially trying to accommodate the lunch clientele that we have and the dinner clientele, is try not to specialize our menu to one specific thing. We have everything from high-end items to lower-end items, everything from tuna tartare and sea bass to something that we call a diner burger or a bacon cheeseburger pizza. So we try to simplify everything from high-end to low-end, from every price point, from the $6-7 range on up. But everything that we have on our menu is under $30. We also too accommodate half portions. So on our sea bass, we have a full-size portion if someone's hungry, but also, too, for people that want to do the shared thing and don't want to fill up on one thing, we give that option as a half entree option also. The same way with our filet.
And what did you bring with us? Because it smells great in here. It looks great. What are you featuring here on the drive-thru?
We have, we're going to start with a grilled veggie salad. It is our mixed green salad, and we grill a variety of vegetables, such as portobello, zucchini, squash, red onion. We do it in our house Italian dressing, and then we drizzle a little sweet balsamic reduction over the top of it. It helps just kind of bring out the eccentric flavors of the vegetables. There's also grilled tomato on that. We also have our turkey.
Sounds very healthy. This is good. Don't worry, no one here will eat it. I'll try it because
it
these are radio
it is
people
definitely
here.
One of the healthy items. We brought in our turkey club sandwich, which is made with 100% natural turkey breast. We hickory smoke it in-house. It's got Swiss American cheese, lettuce, tomato, bacon, mayonnaise. It's served on a whole wheat bun. Whole wheat bread. We also brought our shrimp and grits. Our menu does have a little bit of a southern flair to it. And then we also have our number one selling pasta, which is a Southwest chicken pasta. And this has a hickory smoked chicken in it that we smoke in house. It's in a kind of a little spicy cream sauce. It's got our Kilcoyne, which has got corn and roasted red peppers and a little bit of our Cajun seasoning in it.
And how about hours? Are you guys open lunch, dinner, every day of the week, certain days closed?
We're open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. And then on Saturdays, we are open just for dinner. And then Sundays is our day off. We're closed.
Natasha Creel, one of the owners over at Roxane, 12 North Merrimack in the heart of Clayton there. And again, tapas, but it goes beyond that. All types. I mean, the menu itself is actually extended here. You got a little bit of everything. So there's something for everyone on the menu. Yeah. And people shouldn't be scared away either by, oh, it's Clayton, you have to be fancy to go there. I think that's another misnomer.
That is one of the things that Emily and I tried to do, is create a casual environment where people can come from any walks of life. If they just want to come out and grab a quick burger, that you can feel comfortable coming in jeans and a shirt. If you wanted a nice business lunch, you've also got, that type of clientele too. So we have a very 360 realm of clientele that comes into the restaurant.
And who named it? Who came up with Roxane?
It was actually already named when we purchased it. One of the things in the feedback that Emily and I received from a lot of the clientele is that, with restaurants continually changing names and stuff, nothing ever stays the same. So the last thing we wanted to do was go in and change the name.
Roxane featured here on the drive-thru, brought to you by Kuna Foods. Natasha, thanks for being here. This is really rude, but we're always glad when we're done with the guests, because then we get to sample the food.
Eat.
Looking forward to that. Thanks so much. Natasha Creel from Roxane with us on KTRS.